Pierce Brosnan may be a man in his 60s, but he can still kick a lot of ass. In The November Man, he plays a CIA operative who's called back into the field to protect an asset, and everything goes horribly wrong. It's an espionage film, it's a revenge story, and it's a pretty good time. Peter Devereaux was once a feared agent, but now he's living the good life. His old handler gets in touch with him because a former friend and double agent has damaging intel on the guy who could become the next Russian president. During the operation to extract her, everything goes horribly wrong, and Peter finds himself a new asset he has to protect. An aid worker has information that could bring down the man who would be king. Together, these two have to face off with the Russians' assassins, the CIA, and Peter's friend and protege that just happens to be an expert killer. This is a fun, exciting spy film that has numerous twists and turns. Now, some of them are going to surprise you, while others are cliches that you've seen before and you're going to kind of see them coming. But what kept me interested was the crazy stunt work that they injected into this movie and the strong performances in the cast. This film has a number of great character actors that not only bring this story to life and inject it with humor, but they also draw you in. Olga Kurylenko does a solid dramatic performance as Alice the social worker, and it's a character that just gets deeper the longer the movie rolls. But this isn't Shakespeare in the Park. This is an action movie, and that side of the film is done very well in both the choreography and the camera work. Now, the scenes themselves are pretty short because everyone involved in this is supposed to be an expert killer. They're not going to miss when they open fire, and those fight scenes are pretty quick, but they're always pretty nasty. There's even a nice creative use of the surroundings that lead to pretty enjoyable moments. Pierce Brosnan is commanding as Devereaux in both his acting ability and his physicality. This is a tough, driven character who is just focused on the mission, but he still makes time to give in to his darker emotions. It's the straightforward turn as this agent that makes the grittier parts of this film even more enjoyable. And I have to admit, I was impressed by his ability in the stunts that he was pulling off. I believe that this guy could kick my butt, and it's part of the reason I'm giving Mr. Brosnan such an excellent review. The aging government agent coming back to the field is a story you've probably seen before, but The November Man is an entertaining espionage action flick. Powered by the performance of a former James Bond, this is a great one to watch when you just want to kick back and see a spy film that puts the emphasis on the thrills. Now, it's also a stern reminder to never make fun of the retired. You never know what they used to do for a job.